Hello everyone on YouTube. This is another pick a card reading. This is advice from yourself 5 years from now. So your future self 5 years from now giving you advice. So you got pile 1, 2, 3. So pile 1, it's this door. Pile 2, you got this door. And then pile 3, this one. Alright, so I'll give you a moment to pick a pile. Also, if you could like the video and subscribe to the channel, that would be very helpful. And if you need to pause the video, pause it now and we'll get stuck into the readings. Alright. Okay, pile number 1. You picked this door. Now let's see what it says. The art of life. There is no sacred light in the aura of the invisible life. Be bold in your skin. Let your love dance in sight. That's the message on the back. Okay, let's flip all these cards around. Pile number 1. I'm not gonna lie, when I was looking at the back of the cards, because it gives you an idea of where this direction is going, I got the feeling of the energy. So you got the King of Cups here. That's you, the situation. Hopes and fears, you got the Six of Wands. The energy surrounding you. Ace of Cups. Energy coming in, the World. The outcome, Chariot. Now, pile number 1. What I got with your reading while doing the cards, I got the sensation of someone who's a bit of a fighter, having to defend themselves. What you don't see coming from your future self is telling you. Any battles you've had to do, any fights you had to do are done. In the future, you get to, whether you've had a hard life, whether you're in some kind of military police force or something, whether you've had to defend and protect, the future self is telling you, in the future, any fights any survival instincts, anything like that you've had to do in the future, in the past, that's led you up to now, are done. You get to choose, you get to enjoy life in the future, is what your future self is telling you. There is a lot of enjoyment with friends and family, or people you consider family that you're close to. And also, you've got the full moon card. It's completion. So all the battles you've had to go through, all the hardships, it's completed. You get to enjoy time. Because I see romance too. You got Ace of Cups, King of Cups, the World, the Chariot. You get to enjoy time with friends and family and the people you care about, and just enjoy the small things in life, the little things of pleasures that everyone desires. You've got laughter, you've got perfect setting. So it's a perfect setting in 5 years from now for you to enjoy life with someone you love, to settle down, if that's what you want. Whether it's business, money, everything is looking good for you, pile number 1. So the future self wants you to know that in the future, It's okay to put your sword down. It's okay. The fight's over. That survival instinct, like having to fight for what you have, you'll have it and you'll enjoy it in your future. Okay, pile one. That's what your future self wants to tell you. So all the work, all the hardships you've been through, all your projects, still having to stand up for yourself and what you're creating, it will pay off in the future. And that is your message, pile number one. Alright, I'm heading over to pile number two now. Hello, pile number two. So, you picked this door. Divine Guardian. Do not be nervous. Today or tonight, the path you are on will lead you just right. You want to pause it? To read it? Okay, let's flip all these cards over. Tower, situation 5 years from now. Another blasted tower moment. Four of coins. Okay. Three of swords, situation coming in. Ace of pentacles. Okay. Pile number two. Your future self, this is the advice your future self is giving you. You've got the situation 5 years from now, what they're telling you. Another tower moment for you. Hopes and fears. You've thought that you'll probably be working as a team, starting new businesses, doing something new. Situation. Four of coins. Holding on to money is advice from your future self. Three of swords. Heartbreak incoming from future self. And then outcome, ace of coins. Okay. The situation your future self wants to tell you about, what I'm picking up. You're going to have another tower moment. We've had several tower moments, and yes, they will keep happening. So your future self is giving you a big warning about a tower moment. So you're thinking potentially that working together, not hoarding money, putting all your resources together, that's going to backfire. Advice from your future self. You've got the Four of Coins here. What they're saying to you, this is also this is the card of hoarding money. So if things are good and you can be generous, it's good to be generous. But also, we're heading into a recession. Money's going to be tighter than ever. Cost of living's gone up. Everything's gone up. What the Four of Coins is telling you, hold on to your money. Your future self is saying, hold on to your money. And not just that, the incoming energy is going to be really heartbreaking for you. Okay, pile number two. But there is still hope. So what your future self wants you to know, you've got the Ace of Coins. So it's new projects and endeavors that can bring money, financial gain in 5 years from now. So don't go spending crazy. That's like pretty much advice from everyone. But your future self is warning you that whatever group endeavors you're going to be doing, don't put everything you have into it. This tower moment for you in the future is kind of necessary. It will empower you afterwards. So it's going to be purifying. You've got rain, purification. And then you've got this card up here, which is empowerment. So you've got success requiring discretion. You need to be very discreet and careful who you trust and who you go into business with. What I am picking up, so Three of Coins, that's hopes and fears. what I'm getting from that, this project is probably going to be a solo project for you. And after it has the cow spirit, miracles are endless. And for you to make a decision. So, what this could entail also is for you, chances are that you're probably not going to be working in a group setting, you're not going to have a partner in business or anything like that. Your future self is telling you to be careful, don't invest too much money, because down the track is when everything's going to crash again for you, right down to the foundations, and you're going to have to start anew, which is going to be very heartbreaking for you, whether it's business, whether it's a new source of income or what. But at the moment, you cannot see it. You will not see it until after you have this tower moment. And people you thought you could trust, chances are you can't trust them. You need to be very discreet 5 years from now. Okay, pile number 2. That is your reading. I hope that was helpful and not too harsh. Advice from your future self 5 years from now. Alright, going to pile number 3. Bye. Hello, pile number 3. So you have selected this door. So, intuition. Simple, complex words of pain or words that heal. You come to know truth by the way it feels. You can pause that and read it if you want. Alright, I'm going to start flipping the cards over. I just want to look up the price, cap price. I just want to double check. I think that's through spontaneous worry or that word. It's not a word that is commonly used. Okay. So it's fancy, whimsical. Alright. Alright, pile number 3. What I'm getting for you, you've got the High Priestess. That's the situation in the future. That's you in the future. Hopes and fears the world. You've got the 9 of Cups here, which is just before the 10 of Cups. So you've almost got everything you want in life. Knight of Swords. This is also you. And you've got 2 of Wands. So, situation, you, hopes and fears, the energy around you, incoming energy, 2 of Wands, outcome. Alrighty. What I'm picking up for you, especially with the be spontaneous and be in service, is you're a bit of a spiritual healer. Your abilities are coming into focus. So in the future, you've got Rabbit Spirit. Now is a lucky time, so in the future it's very lucky for you. And you've got ancestors' generations. So, pile number 3. You are a light worker. You are coming into your abilities. You're exploring spirituality. You're definitely listening to your intuition. So whether it's you're doing similar thing, tarot reading, like what I'm doing here, whether it's mediumship, whatever it is, you have those abilities that is passed down from your generation throughout your family. You have family members that are like this, who are coming in around you, supporting you throughout this time. Now, here you've got the Two of Wands there. Getting like a bit of a split personality. I'm picking up more mediumship abilities with you. Tarot as well, like, I mean, yeah, anything like that. Any spiritual sort of stuff. You've got success requiring discretion. Also, misfortune through caprice. This is sudden mood changes. What I'm getting from this card is I got from my guides to double check the meaning of that word, caprice. What they were telling me is it's a sudden change of mood. You need to be very wary of in the future what your moods are, what your thoughts are, because in the future, spirit and other beings, you're going to be picking up on their moods and their thoughts. You need to decipher, be able to filter through what's yours, what someone else's is. You're going to have these strong emotions coming over you in the future. Like, your intuitive abilities are going to be through the roof. So if you decide in the future, if you want to do something like start a channel, do mediumship, or whatever it is, or like ghost hunting, or decide to go into the field of blessings and whatever it is, like the scope is too much to mention now. You have that ability, and that is going to be a big thing in your life down the track. 5 years from now, you really need to be aware, because there's going to be beings attaching to you. They're probably going to, things like automatic writing and mediumship and things, you really need to be very wary of who you are, what your emotions are like, and what's going on in your head. Because in the future, you're going to be so highly sensitive that it's not even just beings from another plane that you have to worry about. It's also the people around you. You do have your ancestors here who are going to help you through it. So with the Two of Wands, I get the feeling that this card, it's not necessarily the traditional meaning of it, but I get the feeling like, see how there's two heads and there's one body? It's as if you're going to feel like that a lot. And you really need to understand yourself, and how to protect yourself. You can look up on the internet and find different ways to protect yourself, different advice from mediums and spiritual teachers, how to sort of put those psychic defenses up, how to clear and do all that, because that's going to be a massive part in your life down the track. And really get in touch with your ancestors, because they're going to be very supportive of this time. And yeah, pile number 3, that is your reading. So in the future, what your future self wants to tell you is spirituality will be a big part of your life. You'll probably be working in the field, or wanting to start working in the field as well. Like, this might be a business adventure you want to go on. You want to be more in tune with your psychic abilities, is what's coming in. So you've got the be in service, be spontaneous, and you've got rabbit spirit. Now is a lucky time, and misfortune through caprice. So, and success requiring discretion. You might need to be very discreet about what it is you want to do, and just work on it. Just work on it quietly. Advertise it a little bit, but you don't need to tell like all your neighbors and everyone, if you go to church, everyone at church or everyone at work or whatever. You can be just discreet, and you don't have to tell everyone in the family. So just be very wary of who you are, your emotions, and your thoughts and feelings, because in the future, you're going to have to deal with a lot of different energies, and you're going to be picking up on their thoughts and their feelings. And so if you've got someone coming in that's really angry, say, I'm just giving you an example, like say if you've had a spirit that was a murderer in their life and they've murdered a lot of people, you would be picking up on, and they happen to be really angry and hateful, you would pick up on all that energy. And if you're not careful and you can't discern what's yours and what's theirs, you're going to pick up on all their energy. And you need to work out a way that works for you on one, so you're not taking on all that being, and this is just an example, you're not taking on all that being's characteristics, what's feeling, and that can lead to a possession which you do not want. You need to be able to set the boundaries, kick them out. You've got ancestors here as well, so definitely get in touch with your spirit guides, definitely have them working for you and working with you to protect you and give you guidance of situations, because you're probably going to be jumped a lot from different beings or residual energy that's there. Okay, pile number 3, that is your reading. Good luck with everything. And yeah, bye for now.